Welcome to Happy Glowy Gals. We're so glad you could join us. I'm Jess.
And I'm Renee. And we're two lifelong friends who want to bring our perspectives to all of the things and push ourselves, and maybe you, outside of our comfort zones.
More doing and less talking about the doing, you know?
This is an ode to us.
To who?
Me and you.
But also all of the other girls just trying to be better every day.
This will be a journey of self-discovery and pushing boundaries.
We're about to go deep
And dark.
and a little twisty on all things life, wellness, relationships, motherhood, and everything in between.
We want to be happy glowy gals, you know? And this is our road to getting there.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back
Welcome
to Happy Glowy Gals, episode 8.
Again.
They don't know that.
We owe you guys an explanation.
Sure. Yeah,
Soundbite.
for sure.
As to what the fuck has been going on with this podcast. We know we left you with
We left you
bated breath.
hanging.
There was so much goodness, and then we recapped our summer, and then we said bye.
Well, I mean,
But we
you know,
literally and figuratively. But let's get you guys
we
up to
needed
speed.
time to get our shit together.
No, in all seriousness, Renee went back to Arizona. We have been trying this remote podcasting for the last couple of weeks, and we've had some difficulties, we should say.
Yeah, quite a few. How many times did we try to record?
This is going to be our 5th time
Yeah. Okay.
recording. So,
So it's not for a lack of trying.
correct.
Yeah.
And so Renee flew in this week because it's my birthday, bitch.
Well, yeah, let's explain. So I'm
Right.
now
in Arizona.
we're in New Jersey now.
Oh, yeah.
I came in for the weekend because it was yours and Brittany's birthdays this month, and we
Yeah.
celebrated and had a nice fun party at the house.
Yeah. It was great. So you're full-time back in Arizona.
Yep.
And this is the first time that we're really seeing each other since you left.
Yeah.
But we thought we'd kind of catch you up to speed on what's been going on this week since you've gotten in. So I turned 38
Big
on
deal.
Wednesday,
Been there, done
October 9th. It's been such a fun week. Such a fun week. Hence the glasses. We had a pretty late night. If you're listening on audio, we have sunglasses on. We're still I slept in this.
I slept in this.
That's not uncommon for you, though.
You're such a fucking con. It's crazy. You're so rude.
So this week has been amazing. On Tuesday, well, let's start with
Your birthday week.
yeah, all right. So on Tuesday, the 8th, I had tickets with the other Jess to go see Justin Timberlake. Now, I don't know if we got into this at any point in time. Diehard NSYNC fan here, 4E, growing up. And our friend Jess's dad, who is like my dad growing up, got us tickets to go see Justin in New Jersey. So we were looking forward to this. He got us the tickets in February. So Tuesday night, we get dressed. There's childcare involved. We book a restaurant for dinner. We're there. And all of a sudden, the crowd in the restaurant goes silent and there's gasps everywhere. No, what? No. And we're looking around and that motherfucker canceled the show 30 minutes before doors opened.
Yep. Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
We spent, I think, 2 episodes ago talking about Justin's fall from grace a little bit and him coming this is going to ruin the world tour, him being arrested for a DUI. Well, bitch, canceling shows will also ruin the world tour.
Mm-hmm.
That will also do it.
I told you.
So that was really disappointing. I mean, I put eyeliner on, I worked from home everyone fucking arranged their day. Yeah. This poor woman behind us flew in from Charlotte, North Carolina.
God.
Yeah. So not ideal, but everything happens for a reason.
Oh, tell us what happened.
So Jess and I, the other Jess, I know that's very confusing.
No, just say my friend Jess.
My friend Jess and I were sitting and we were in this portion of the restaurant where we were in the window and there was only one other table next to us. So everyone's kind of up in rage and we start, commiserating with the 2 girls that are next to us. And literally all of us are on the same age. So we start talking. We're like, oh, we needed a win. And the girl next to me was just like, she was like, yeah, I just lost my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, sister, I see you. And so we start just talking about that and loss and grief. It got really heavy really fast. And all of a sudden we started, like, there was so many commonalities and it started to get really weird. And I was laughing and my mom's name was Donna L, her last name. And I was like, oh, Donna would love this. And she goes, what? And I was like, my mom, Donna. And she goes, my mom's Donna. And I was like, what?
That's so crazy.
And her last name was L too.
That's
so it was
so
two
weird.
Donna L's. And we were seated right next to each other. And then she started saying that her parents lived in our town. Now,
Not even in the town.
In the sub-neighborhood.
The section of the town that you're from.
So I grew up in a little town, a little section of Toms River called Silverton. I'm a Silverton kid. What's up?
Mm-hmm.
And her parents live in Silverton, a mile away from the house that Jess and I grew up.
That's so crazy.
The street that Jess and I grew up in. On.
But she's not from there. Like,
she's not from there.
They're crazier.
They're from North Jersey. They're not from there. Their parents retired
down
there because her mom loved it.
Which Silverton is not like a typical place people retire. There's like a retirement villages and stuff around town. But like no one goes to Silverton to retire. It's just like so bizarre.
They do not. But it was just so weird. And there were so many dates that were aligned, like her firstborn child and Jess's firstborn, same birthdays. Their baby showers were the same day, years apart. Like it was just
the same theme.
Like it was just very weird. And so sometimes we ended up sitting there for 2 hours after like we were all done eating, just like talking. And she and I hugged each other at the end of the night and we're just sobbing, just fucking sobbing. I don't know. It just felt like
it was meant to be.
Oh yes. And it was like, ever since my mom passed, like my birthday for me kind of feels weird. It's a weird thing. And it just kind of felt like that was my mom's way of giving me a hug, was like through this girl. And the other Jess is sitting there going, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Because that was crazy. So yeah, he canceled the fucking show. So that blew. Fast forward, he rescheduled we're recording this on Sunday. He rescheduled for Tuesday, which is literally a week after the show was supposed to be. But like, it's so fast. Like people have plans. He apparently hurt his ankle.
He didn't.
So
we don't think that's what happened, but whatever. He's a mess.
And like also he just put text, like he put like white text on a black background. It was like, so sorry, Jersey, you have to postpone the show. We're like,
you could have done like a video or something.
But also, hey, Prudential Center. So I will give an update after. So we'll see what they do. But we paid for parking. Like my friend paid for parking, and nothing was reimbursed, like at all. Like she paid for Prudential Center parking because it was right before the show. Like everyone was there. Everyone paid for parking. They did not honor anything. They didn't refund her. Nothing. So we're going to go again and see if she can show them a ticket and be like, I paid, I'm not paying again, and see what they say. So maybe they'll honor it. And if so,
I hope
fine. We will come back and revisit the topic. So then Wednesday was my birthday. I don't know. Birthdays are always kind of weird. Like I always build them up in my head and then they're always a letdown.
I never built my birthday up.
I always want it to be super special. Like I always like wanted somebody to throw me a surprise party.
Oh, you want a surprise party?
Yeah, I think that would be
I'll
fun.
keep that in mind. But like that seems so unlike you.
I know, but like I always was like, I think it's more of like I want people to like care enough to do it.
No, I know. I get that. But also just like the surprise factor of it.
I've had one surprise party when I was 16. And that didn't go well because my mother thought it would be great to send me to Great Adventure on my birthday and have it. It was like my actual birthday, and I was like sweating and gross, and we went on the log flume, and I was wet, and I came back to a house full of 50 people. Surprise! And I was a waterlogged drowned rat.
Mine was worse.
When was yours?
I was 15.
Oh, why 15?
14 or 15. Wait. No, I was 15 because it was freshman year, so I was turning 15. I was only in Toms River a couple of years at this point. Didn't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Was fine with that. Like, I'm not a big, like, I don't need a lot of friends type person. But, like, my mom and sister decided to, like, reach out to my friends and, like, have acquaintances come to my house. Well, first went to Java Joint and surprised me, and I was fucking mortified.
At Java Joint? This is all sounding
Then there was a clown. I was 15. There's pictures. It is a horror show. I am fucking mortified. They called me antisocial, so they wanted to throw me a party, whatever. And not only that, but I had people. Yes, as a picture. I have a balloon hat on. This clown made me a balloon hat. I'm standing next to it with like a face like on. Like what the fuck is this?
I had this party when I was 1.
No, it was horrible. Like 3 of my friends that were there like were my good friends, and that's all I needed. And then there were acquaintances from school there. Could you fucking imagine?
No.
Then it wasn't over. We were going back to my house, my dysfunctional fucking fucked up house for a sleepover party. Okay? Acquaintances.
Wait, did we ever tell the story of how I met your your house was not the house to have a sleepover at?
No, my parents didn't sleep in the same bedroom. It was so uncomfortable. The fighting.
To paint the picture, the first time I ever went over Renee's house when we were younger, I walked in down that hallway and your mom was in bed in her robe with a glass of wine, just like sitting upright. And I was like, hello, I'm Jess. Hi. She's an awful woman.
We get back to the house. We have a sleepover. I get through the night. I'm like, this is horrible. I get through the fucking night. I wanted to die. I wanted to pass away. We get up the next morning. There's bagels. We're in the kitchen, whatever. My parents get into a fight, like a yelling fight in front of these people.
That's mortifying.
I wanted to fucking die.
Yeah.
Not even just my friends, but like acquaintances at school that I didn't really know that well. It was horrifying.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry.
Then I needed the cream cheese or the butter or something, and I couldn't get out because when we had that island,
the banquet,
that like peninsula thing, so I couldn't get out. So I asked, like, begrudgingly asked, like, my mom, like, hey, can you please get the butter out or something? So she goes to the refrigerator, she takes the butter out, and she throws it at the table.
We're learning so much right now. There's so much.
So never throw me a surprise party.
Okay, all that to say.
But you want one day. Okay, I'll keep them at mine.
Maybe. Anyway, so Wednesday. Wow, that took a sharp turn.
Yeah,
there's so much to unpack there. Wednesday was my actual birthday. My little sister came up to the city, which was really nice. And we just had like a lovely day. The weather this week has been epic. It's the perfect fall week. So we went into the city. We got pedicures. I smudged my pedicure. I ended up having to take it off, here nor there. But we went into the city and we found like this gluten-free place to have brunch. And then we just walked around. I got matcha. We got sweatshirt. Like we bought some sweatshirts. I bought a necklace. And we walked around the village. We did some shopping. And then I got a knock on my door before she got there that morning, and my friend Liz, and I didn't know, like, obviously, it was a flower delivery, and I was like, oh, who's this from? Like, a surprise admirer, maybe? And it was the most beautiful flower arrangement I've ever seen in my life, so thank you, Liz. It was from a florist in Jersey City called Rudo. So if anybody wants, like, ever see those, like, floral arrangements that almost look like they're dried out, but they're alive? They're just It was very editorial in concept. Yeah. It was beautiful. These fucking birds are gonna get picked
fine.
up.
It's nature.
It's nature.
Enjoy.
The windows are open because of said epic week of weather. But the flower arrangement was beautiful, and I felt really loved and appreciated. So that was really nice. And then she left around like 6:30, and this bitch came.
This bitch, me.
So that was really special. I don't think we've actually been together on my birthday in years. No, it was on my actual birthday. Oh my God,
yeah, we walked to dinner. It was so pretty.
It was beautiful. We went to a really nice dinner. And then you slept over in my apartment, and then the next morning we drove down to the shore and
just hit the ground running.
Yeah. Oh, I made a cake for myself on Wednesday night.
It wasn't good. And it's not your fault.
No, because I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, right? So there's only like so much you can do. And like I made like a yellow, like vanilla, just like basic birthday cake. And I took a bite. I thought it was good because
that's all that matters.
Right. And Renee looks at me, she goes,
Well, she told me, like, be honest. I was like, all right.
It's not good. It sucks.
I did say, though.
You did.
The frosting was fine.
Yeah.
The blueberries on top were fine.
Yeah.
Just the cake itself. Was like,
it wasn't it. So that's fine. We left it there. It's in my fridge. I got to dispose of that tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But we drove down here on Thursday, and Thursday we had a lot of errands.
Oh
We've
my
been
God.
running a lot of errands.
No,
so
so
all
many
of this was
errands.
built up because Renee hosted a like birthday dinner party from hell.
So basically,
night
for like
for
a couple
us.
years now, I've been wanting to do this dinner party where it's based off of the Beverly Hills Housewives season 1 episode where they had the dinner party from hell.
If you know, you know.
They had the Allison DuBois, the psychic medium come. It was like a whole
We
thing.
should have had our cigarettes.
Fuck. Damn it.
All right.
Whatever.
I'll pretend because it really is a really helpful.
So it's like one of my favorite episodes. Like I love it. Like
It's a historic episode.
I wanted to make it a party. So we planned on doing it in the summer, last summer, the summer before. We just didn't get it done. So then I thought, oh, it would be better like during spooky season, and we could kind of make it a birthday party for you and Britt, and you know the dinner party.
Yeah.
So we did that, and I ordered so many decorations. We got so many pumpkins. So much food.
We'll post. So we're going to post on Happy Glowy Gals a reel of the entire event. We're
fun.
We're like, this was like the party of the ages.
It was great. I was really nervous. It was going to be like stupid, but like it was really fun.
So we had like our immediate like girlfriend group come over. There was a psychic that came, and we all kind of we went individual readings. And she was a character, to say the least, Chris.
Oh my God. No, I had to call this woman like 5 times on the phone. She's like, text me, remind me.
Where am I going? What day?
She's like, me and my daughter are coming. She shows up with her husband.
This man.
Who she doesn't say is her husband at first. She's like, I have a man outside. Would you be comfortable with him doing readings? I was like, sure. If it's going to get you done faster, whatever, sure.
Right. Because we only had her for 2 hours.
Turns out he doesn't want to do readings.
Turns out he sat outside the entire time.
Watching a game on his phone. But then they were texting, like maybe baseball. But during my sister's reading, she was talking to text during my reading, like interrupting the reading to text her husband who's outside complaining. Yeah. It was just bizarre.
Yeah.
But it was fun. Like
it was fun. There were things that there was no way in hell she would have had any idea, and she got spot on. And then there were other things that were like,
no, she was like really
weird.
Spot on with some things, and then completely off with
it was one or the other.
With certain people, she was just like completely off. Like there's nothing that resonated.
She told my sister that she needs to hang out with my mom more.
Who is not with us on the earth plane.
So my sister sat there and she goes, mm-hmm.
She didn't correct her. Ooh. The door just opened.
Hey. It's fucking weird.
She did come in the house and say like, whoa, there's lots of spirits.
So,
but good energy.
Because she's a medium and she's like, I can't do the spirits in this house. Because she's like, I would have had to come in and do
cleanse it or something, sage it.
Yeah, but it was really, really fun, and that we had danced.
We all came out of our readings and like talked about it and gossiped, and we like told ghost stories, and we just had a blast.
We had a blast.
We danced.
And we
smoked fake cigarettes.
Yes. So in the episode, the infamous Allison DuBois,
she has an e-cig.
She has an e-cig, and she looks at Kyle and she says, "Your husband will never emotionally fulfill you. Know that."
And she's just puffing away on this e-ciggy. So I was like, we have to. So I ordered like fake from Amazon.
So we have so many pictures of just like we had like little fake birds, like crows, and the birds were smoking. It was awesome.
Say, like, I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I hate smoking. It's disgusting.
I hate smoking.
I hate it. But I get it. Like just having like the thing in your hand, it's like a thing to do. Like
it's a thing to do. It's
social.
Get it.
I get it.
I felt very cool.
I felt really cool.
I'm going to bring, next time I go to Europe, I'm going to bring the fake cigs with me and just sit outside at a cafe.
You should.
Just sit there like this. Also, when I do get pregnant, I'm going to do my maternity photos with the cigarettes. Not the real ones.
No,
I would never smoke.
I would never smoke a cigarette ever.
So it was epic. We were up late, but like just the prep to do everything.
I think we went to bed at midnight.
That's late for us.
Late.
That's for us.
But I fell asleep on the couch a little bit.
But I had a hangover this morning, like a hangxiety, like really bad anxiety.
I didn't because I can't drink because of my medicine.
What kind of medicine?
Guanfacine.
Oh, I was like,
no, Ozempic. You can drink
Renee's
on Ozempic.
Renee's back on
I'm back on the Ozempic.
On the Ozempic, she's lost. How much weight have you lost?
So far, 11 pounds.
It's pretty amazing.
No, it's been a month.
It's been a month. She looks incredible, and you dyed your hair. You can't really tell, but it's darker.
The hair.
Her hair looks incredible.
It's a journey. It was all blonde. I didn't want it to be that way. It was a mistake. The guy fucked up. we're fixing it.
It looks really good.
It's a journey.
It looks really good.
It's whatever.
But no, yesterday we were like busy bees. Like I got up, I did a 6 a.m. fucking class on a Saturday just so I can get it out of the way. Within 2 hours we had done.
We left the house at 7:30. We went to Dunkin'.
Yeah, Dunkin', Target.
No, ShopRite.
Right.
Target.
The bank. The liquor store. Moore's Farmers
Market.
That's 6 places. Bam, bam, bam. We had like at least 50 to 60, hundreds of pounds of pumpkins to carry in.
Then I got
ice.
Then I got the balloons. Then I waited around for the cake to get delivered. The whole cake saga. I ordered her a gluten-free, dairy-free cake,
which is so nice.
Well, I wanted you to have a cake, and I wanted it to be good. In this place, I mean, the place I got it from, the woman I got it from, I won't say who it is, but like the cake was good. The cupcakes were good.
Product is
excellent. The customer service is horrific. Like I was messaging this one, we were emailing, because that's how she corresponds, for weeks, and she just like wasn't getting back to me for like 6-7 days at a time. And I'm like, I have a party coming up in 2 days, and we haven't finalized the details, and I haven't heard from you. And she just kept giving me excuses. And then she said she was delivering it in the morning, and then she's like, well, your party was at 4:30, so I figured I could deliver it later. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't tell me that.
Right.
So I don't know when it's coming. And then after all of this conversation, I ordered a vanilla cake with chocolate frosting.
Right.
And we cut it open, and it was
double chocolate. It was good, but like I wanted vanilla.
I know.
What you ordered.
I know. I wanted
but then it made us nervous because it was gluten-free and dairy-free specifically. And then we got nervous because the cupcakes were chocolate.
Like normal.
Like and so we're like, did she just use one batch? Like it just made you question whether or not it was actually gluten-free, dairy-free. I mean, my stomach was a mess all night, but I don't think it was from that.
No, because like your sister who has celiacs, actually, like she was
fine. So, but it's just like, it was anxiety about it, and it wasn't what you ordered. And it was a $120 cake.
$125 cake.
Right. So, that being said,
I emailed her in the morning, and I was like, hi, I ordered a vanilla cake, and it was chocolate. Here's the picture. And then she called me and was like, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I'm like, yeah.
It is.
And then I was like, oh, she's like, well, how do you want me to fix this? I was like, well, what are you thinking? And she was like, I can refund you. I can make a new cake. I'm like, why the fuck would I want a new cake? The party was last night. I don't want a new cake. I said, I would appreciate a refund for the cake portion. Like not the cupcakes, but the cake. And she said, oh, okay. Because she already gave me a $20 discount for all of the inconveniences prior to this.
Of having to stalk her at her own business.
I had to beg her to give her my money.
You're like, I just want to give you money.
I just want my order. But she was like, well, I did give the $20 off, right? I was like, yep. And that was for the inconvenience. So then she's like, okay, then I'll refund you for the cake. I said, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
So I won't say who it is because she did fix it, but just like I would never order from her again because it was such a pain in the fucking dick.
Yeah, no, she did the right thing because you didn't get the product that you ordered. Were you able to enjoy it at least?
That's not the point.
We were literally on a walk just now, and I was like, I'm so sick of people not being like,
no one does their job.
No one wants to work around here.
Get up and work.
No, it's that very frustrating. But I want to publicly thank you. I love you.
Yeah, I love you. It was really amazing. Fun. Like, it was a fun party.
No, like we're on a group chat, and everyone's like, that was epic. That was epic.
Like we really let loose. We really connected. We really like told fun stories. Like, I don't know. Like it felt really just like a womanhood.
You ever have those moments where you're like, we're creating, like this is going to be a nostalgic memory.
Yeah.
Like we're going to look back and be like, oh my God, this is amazing. I know. And it really was.
And not only that, but like introduced, like since we finally did it, like we can do this again another year and like change it. Like maybe have a real witch come.
Yes.
And
I think we're entering into our witch era.
We're witches.
Era. Yeah.
Okay, let's just say it. Jess.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jess. And I'm a witch.
Hi, I am Renee and I'm a witch. So watch out, witches.
And in 2 years from now, when things are different and we know what that means, it's over.
It's over. So over.
It's over. So it's good. We didn't talk about Friday night. So Friday night, our friend Brittany, through her boyfriend partner, had a surprise party. So that would have been a perfect segue. Surprise party, yeah. It was his birthday. His birthday's actually today. Happy birthday, Pat.
Happy birthday, Pat. He was super surprised.
He was super surprised. It was so fucking sweet. And Brittany did an amazing job at the party. That was really fun. So it was really hilarious though. So it was like we were there for 2.5 hours. It was in Asbury. We left and we're like, we're so drained. Like, when does that happen? We were with people we know. It was my sister. It was you.
And Liz.
It was all of our girlfriends and their husbands and all of our our insular group. There was no,
going out anywhere exhausts me.
Yeah. It was like, why do we feel this way?
I don't know. It's like a mental exhaustion. Ugh. I just really have to mentally prepare if I'm going out in a social situation.
Yeah. I don't know when that happened. I'm trying to be more social lately. I'm making some new friends and that feels good. But you
have a new friend in your building. That's so great. Miranda.
Yeah, hi Miranda.
Also from
Tom's River.
I
don't know what's going on. We literally were at the pool in my building and we started chit-chatting over a book. And we were talking about it. I'm like, oh, do you like it? And she was like, oh, she said something about going home. And I was, making small talk as one does. I was like, where's home? And she goes, Tom's River. I was like, what? And then we were exchanging pleasantries. And I was like, oh, my first and gave her my first and my last name. And she goes, wait, are you Rachel's sister? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, and Ryan's sister, which is my brother.
That's
I'm
like, so funny.
Yeah.
Because Rachel is 9 years younger than you. So.
Yes. And she's the same. They're the same age.
So it's so funny.
And so it was so first. Yeah. So we've hung out a couple times, but I'm trying to be more social in general. But even when me being more social, my battery is drained so quickly.
I think we don't have the bandwidth anymore.
Yeah. I will say I appreciated the fact I went to get a facial last weekend and she asked me if I was 28.
That's really fun. That's a good birthday present.
Thank you. I'm all broken out from it though.
That's normal. That your skin's purging or whatever.
What else has been new? Oh, I went to Denver.
Oh, you did? Yes.
I went to Denver
visit your brother
2 weeks ago. My brother bought a house. I've talked about that on here. So we actually went and visited him and his wife and saw the house. And they had literally fucking moved in 4 nights before we got there. And it was beautiful. So mazel tov again, Jerry and Ryan, on your home. We had a great time. We did. This was my first time to Colorado. You have a lovely state. Mm-hmm. Congrats. What I will say is the altitude is no joke. I had to pee all the time. I was quite nauseous. And the air pressure, the pressure, because I have TMJ, was so bad I thought my face was going to break open. Have you been to Colorado?
I've not been to Colorado yet. I do have to visit my cousin who lives in the Denver area.
Emily lives there.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Once you got used to it, you were fine. But I can't wait to go back already.
Yeah, I'd like to go. It's definitely on my list.
It was lovely. It was really, really fun. So that was 2 weeks ago. And then honestly, it's just been business as usual until this week. And it was nonstop this week with everything going on. But I realized, I think last night, I have not had a birthday a true party in 11 years.
What was that one? What year is it?
That was my 27th or 27th birthday in New York. And I had a big dinner at a bar. And Brittany and Liz came up. My mom, Michelle, came. Jord and all of his friends were there. And that was the last time I ever did really a party. And then for my 30th, we did a big weekend away in upstate New York. So I guess that could be something. But yeah.
I don't recall doing a party really ever in my
21,
adult life.
We had a little thing.
Well, I worked and then I went to the bar that I worked at after work.
Honestly, I can do this was great. I love that it was so so nice. The psychic goes to me, you needed this night. I'm yeah. She also told me that I need to come and see her again, that she would give me a discounted rate because I need a full body spiritual cleanse.
Oh my God.
But she said, I'm going to have a long and happy life. And then she goes, the health thing that's coming up, she goes, you'll beat this. You'll beat this. Okay.
That's reassuring though.
Yeah. She said it's not cancer. She's like, but you'll beat this. And then she goes, you need to go have a scan with contrast. And the crazy thing is it's scheduled.
You're having one, yeah.
This week.
That's crazy.
With contrast.
I am very excited for that.
Yeah. I think I told the story on here. I got I have something and I went to one doctor and they were like, yeah, that's not my area. And I went to another doctor and he's like, I guess we can order a scan. I was like, okay, so that's what's happening. So maybe I'll update you guys on if there is anything to update you on. Hopefully there's not. Hopefully everything's fine.
Yep.
But according to Chris the psychic, I'll beat it, whatever it is.
You'll beat it,
I'll
kid.
beat it. No, she had some good insights. It's really, she told your sister she was going to live till she was 92.
She also told her that she was going to have 2 kids, which Erin's not.
She doesn't want children.
Kids. She's also single, and she's like, I don't want this. But she didn't correct her.
Yeah.
She also said that you have a solid family.
Which couldn't be further from the truth.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
According to the psychic, my sister, well, obviously she needs to see my mom, who's dead.
Which is hilarious because she just didn't correct her.
No. And then she also said, your mom's like mad at you and she's really worried about your sister. So I got to go to the doctor.
Yeah, you got to go to the doctor.
But, we've been doing all the things. We're trying to get our life together. So
we're doing it.
Yeah.
Step by step.
I was at dinner with the other Jess, pre-Justin canceling the show. We both have very similar things going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're both getting scans. And we're like, we grew up the same, like literally we grew up next door to each other. The same type of household for very different households, but I'm talking about like food wise, like environmental wise, like same everything. And we all are fucking riddled with these weird health things. And I'm like, well, let's do the math. It's called Velveeta mac and cheese. It's called Gushers. It's called Fruit Roll-Ups. It's called Oreos. It's called Chips Ahoy. It's called Fruit Loops and Cheerios and Rice Krispie treats and all this other
fish sticks,
stovetop stuffing, mashed potatoes from a box,
hot dogs.
French toast for dinner with Aunt Jemima dressing. And we're wondering. So.
Also, like, all of the stress.
Yeah.
And the Tom's River water. You guys had a whole lifetime. I moved in 97, and I was warned, do not drink the water, and I didn't. But you guys had a whole lifetime of that water.
Well, so for people, for all the fans that aren't, that aren't from Tom's River, New Jersey, which there's probably not many, Tom's River was known as that's cancer water because there was
cancer clusters in like the 80s and 90s, right?
Yeah, there was
amongst pregnant women and children.
Yeah, there was a plant here called Ciba-Geigy that was torn down and it infiltrated the water in the area. And
we'll go into a full episode of it, but I think it'd be cool to do a Tom's River episode,
a history session.
Yeah. Explain everything because it's really a cool town with like so much potential, but like it's cursed in my I am convinced.
I also don't think people know how. Look at the bird, the blue bird that's right
there,
right in front of us, Renee,
on the chair.
Oh my god, there's so many signs, so many fucking signs lately. I don't think that people know. You might have said it once, but Renee is a real true. Like I think if you could come back and be anything else, you would be a historian.
That's what I got. You don't do those tests in school, like what you want to, like what
but
to
you're
be.
Really good at it, and you're just like a genuinely like I admire that so much about you. Like you're a genuinely you're a very inquisitive, naturally inquisitive.
I'm very interested in history. Like not all history, but like I like the places where I live. I like to know about the history. Mm-hmm. I love American history. So Tom's River is a cool town, though. Lots of went on.
Maybe we'll do a deep dive on that.
We should.
The bird's just staring at me.
Hey, Don.
Hey. So I went to this like Haitian voodoo lady. Listen,
love it.
And she's like, yeah, you need to clear your chakra and like you need to ask the universe for things. And I said, okay. So she gave me this like specific candle to light, and when you light it during a full moon or whatever, I just do what I'm told. Listen, you're supposed to ask the universe for what you want and ask for things you want. So I was very specific about, I want to know I'm on the right track. I'm ready to like, for the universe to deliver all the goodness. Like, come on. And I asked for flickering lights as a sign of my mom and like being on the right track. And it's happened in
everywhere.
Very like creepy amount.
Oh, for sure.
Creepy amount, creepy places. The other night when we
met in Denver.
Oh yeah. So my brother, we went for a family walk to the park, and like we walked in front of this house. The first house we walked in front of, and my brother's like, the front porch lights just started going on and off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's up? I was working out and I was on a treadmill, and there's a light above each treadmill, and the light above my treadmill started going off. None of the other ones did.
That's so funny.
I got in the elevator in my building. The elevator light started flickering. The night that Justin canceled the concert, we met this other girl whose Donna L. mom just died. We went to the bathroom, and the bathroom light was flickering on and off.
Oh my God, it's so creepy.
So
That's so weird.
I believe in that kind of stuff.
For sure.
Yeah. And also, like, birds were her thing. So every time I see that kind of special bird or like a dragonfly, I'm like, yeah, the dragonfly thing has been a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When she died, I looked out my window. So she died in January. And I saw this weird shadow in my apartment from the sun coming in. And I looked outside, and I'm on the 10th floor of the building I'm in, so I'm high. And there was a singular fat dragonfly. This thing was thick with a th and a k. Anyway.
I don't know what that was about.
I don't know. I had a stroke. Anyway, it's a thick dragonfly. And I was like, that's fucking weird. And so, like, every time because, like, what are you doing here, bro? Like, you're by yourself, and it's January. Aren't you supposed to be like, do they hibernate?
I don't know. I feel like, yeah, they must, right?
Or do they die?
I don't know.
Anyway, so, like, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the phone with my sister, and I saw, like, a herd of them.
A herd?
Like, hundreds walking through a park. And I'm like, what is going on? Herds.
You saw herds of dragonflies
Herds
walking
of dragonflies
through the park?
Well, I was walking. They were flying. You know what I'm saying?
I just got a visual of the giant dragonflies walking through the park together.
My brain is not working. I don't drink ever. And I had 2 margaritas last night.
Nice. I got stoned.
I had candy and cake. I'm feeling sick.
I just feel so tired.
Yeah, I'm just drained. So Renee's got to leave. You're flying in like 7 hours.
What time is it?
It's 1.
It's 1?
Yeah, so we got to wrap it up.
I got to fucking pack.
Yeah. So we'll be back. We figured out. We figured out this mechanism.
We did some troubleshooting with the program we're using to do the remote, and we figured it out. And we will be back soon.
So let us know, like, if there's topics you want us to cover. We're going to do some episodes on our day-to-day routines. We're going to do a deep dive on a grief episode. We've got, like, the Tom Server stuff that we want to get into. And there's some other things. But if you guys are interested in anything specifically and you want to hear our uneducated, we're opinions.
Fucking educated.
I'm just talking. We're like, we don't know. Like, we don't have degrees in these things. On that note.
We don't have degrees in these things. She's unwell. You need rest. She's 38 now. We're taking her to the home.
Honestly, you know what?
We're taking her to Brandywine.
Do you know what this doesn't? Do you know what doesn't lie?
What?
These hips.
No, you're cracking them. So sore.
I have been doing so much like running lately. I can't fucking move. Like, can't move. My legs are not it. It's my hips, my joints. You're
in a new season.
They're aching.
Of life, and you need to take it easy.
I need to take an Advil.
Or what's up? There's a supplement you can take to help with your joints.
Your sister was telling me that. No, you were.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but we'll figure it out.
Together. This has been, like, best week ever. Mm-hmm. Like, I want to bottle this whole week in this energy and just, like.
I want to live in New Jersey in October.
Just October.
Well, also October.
No, I know.
Summer and October.
It gets bad after this.
It
gets dark.
But, like, Phoenix is so hot right now.
It gets pretty dark.
But then it'll be nice once it gets bad here.
Yeah.
So.
I miss you already and you're not even gone.
I know.
All right. It's been real. Again, let us know if you want us to talk about,
No, let us know what you want to hear.
Let us know.
Let us
We're back.
know. We're back.
We know you.
Witches.
We missed you. You missed us. Don't let this happen again.
It's fine. People have lives. We're living our lives and we're doing our thing.
Yeah. But it won't happen again. We're sorry.
Sorry.
Love you.
Love you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Some of our best work.